Okay, so let's just start breathing in, having a couple of breaths just to connect with you, with the energies. Bring in the sacredness, bring in the energy of the twin flames. Eya mahayataya shoya, maya tashya, uyashya, umakaya tashoya nama, eya taya, umahayata shoya, uyama umaya tashya, uyamana ukuya natashya, uyamaya nadatashya ta, uyamaya tashoya. Tunance and light language to start to bring in, to anchor the energies of the twin flame energetics, the new twin flame templates, and to prepare your body to receive what we're going to talk about and what we're going to do today. Okay, so we're starting to open up through the divine feminine and starting to attune the energies of the divine feminine. Wherever you are, you can just relax, breathe in, close your eyes, and start to receive these activations. I didn't think they were going to start doing the activations so quickly, but it's happening. So if you want, you can just receive. And this is just grounding in the feminine energy into the earth, to the sacred space beneath your feet. And also opening the space for the divine masculine to express. So regardless if you're divine feminine or divine masculine, you can receive this opening of the masculine field to start to be able to communicate more, to ground in more truthful communication, but also to hold a sacred space for the divine masculine to heal, to transform. Shuya ya shuya mu'ukuya sha yatya shata oma. And also starting to connect to the star lineages, to the star systems, and to receive the tones, the geometric symbols, the light and the frequencies that you need at this time. Okay, just breathing that in. And grounding in. Okay. So this was just a brief grounding and activation. So I wanted to come on up here. Hello to everyone. Thank you for telling me, for letting me know that the sound is okay now. So I wanted to talk about the energies, a little bit of the full moon. We have been through a huge purge this past week, and I know many of you have. And this is especially for the ones of you who are doing your healing work, who are doing your spiritual practice. There has been a lot of collapsing of timelines and also of liberation from the old matrices, from the old 3D matrix and from the old systems, and also from the old systems of the spiritual paradigm. So this is something that I talk about a lot, but it has been especially true for this period of time with the 1010 portal, and now we're going into the 1111, which is always a huge date for twin flames and for activating to your spiritual mission. It's like now with the 10, we are completing cycles. We have been closing out cycles. We close cycles through Saturn. We closed cycles that we had started almost, let's say 16 years ago, and then this other cycle that we just closed of 2 years ago. So whatever lessons you have learned, it feels like these last couple of years have been very, very intense, especially if you are in the spiritual journey, and also especially if you have been on the twin flame journey. So today I had the self-healing course in the morning, and after that I just started to receive a lot of information um, and light codes and activations, and I wanted to share this with you because through this big purge, through this letting go of the old systems, through also letting go of the suffering, of the constrictions of the 3D paradigms, through connecting to the higher dimensions, through the fifth dimensional portal to the sixth, and so on. Um, we are really starting to anchor this. I see it as this rainbow energy, this um, energy that is very, very magical in every way. It's something that I feel a lot of you are experiencing, that not only that you're seeing the synchronicities and the signs, but you're also starting to become aware of your true divine essence, of your divine nature, and a lot of the gifts that you have that are intrinsic to your nature, your spiritual gifts are starting to come online. And at the same time, for the ones of you who are not that haven't been that long on the spiritual journey, it's like another layer of the awakening process is happening right now. So when we awaken, we awaken gradually. It's not something that just happens overnight. There are some things that do happen overnight, but it's a long process of integration and of integrating more light. So for me, it's a process of healing and going through the darkness in order to be found by the light that you are, and to anchor this more fully into your 3D reality. So there is a point in time where the spiritual world that you are starting to coexist in and the 3D world seem completely separate or hard to integrate. This was one of the things that has been coming to my attention, and one of the best things to do in order to deal with this, and also if it's through the twin flame mission and template, um, is to really anchor the self-love, and to really anchor and use your spiritual tools, use whatever you're learning through this spiritual journey, and start to practice it and start to apply it in your everyday life. So the challenges that you're faced with in your everyday life, things that perhaps before were very tragic or very hard, they start to have another dimension because you're able to see everything from a higher perspective. You're able to see it as a soul lesson. You're able to identify the players in the lesson. You're able to identify your life as a big orchestration for your soul's most rapid and most glorious growth. Mhm. So this is one of the things that start happening when you start to anchor the spiritual side into the 3D reality. Um, if you are not yet doing that, you will probably be feeling a lot of pressure to start to do so. And sometimes the way this pressure is generated is by our 3D reality really collapsing, in a sense that maybe your job is not working anymore, or you don't feel like working there, or you get thrown into these very hard life situations where you're forced to go within and start to see everything from a higher perspective and start to cultivate your spiritual capacity in order to be able to co-create a life that you really want, in order to co-create a safe place for you to develop yourself and to really start living a life where you are happy and where you're content and where you have the love and where you are the love, basically. But in order to get there, we have to start with the self-love, right? So self-love right now, it's extremely important to start to clear the lack of self-love and the lack of worthiness. Worthiness is a very, very important topic in the twin flame journey. And we are clearing this and purifying this in layers. But it's very important to identify and to consciously know, okay, where am I maybe projecting things onto my twin flame journey or onto my twin flame, things that actually I need to anchor and I need to be able to process in myself first. So the whole dependency in the twin flame journey of thinking or feeling that you cannot live without your twin flame, that you are not enough, that until you are with your twin flame you are not worthy, or things like that. Some of these are very deep-seated beliefs. Some of these are beliefs that are going across the twin flame collective. Um, but I feel that it's very important uh, to to really see them and to know that this is far from the truth. You're worthy of love just because you're here and you're alive. And the more you develop your self-love and develop your worthiness, the more you will be able to have that and to embody that when you meet your twin flame or when you reunite with your twin flame. So it's not the twin flame who's going to make you feel worthy, but you are making yourself feel worthy. Mhm. And this is something that I was discussing with one of my favorite healers. She has a channel called Created by Indigo. Please check it out if you guys feel guided to. Her name is Jen, and she's amazing. So for today, I'm going to do a short meditation and channeling, and maybe light language, whatever comes through, just to help you anchor this self-love again and to anchor worthiness and the worthiness of the love and the worthiness of the self-love, so you can be able to portray this or to co-create this on the physical. And for the divine feminines, I have been seeing a lot of transmutation, a lot of like sensitive energy, just letting go of old things. And divine feminines are really blossoming right now, really transforming, really becoming that butterfly and becoming that divinity in their 3D world through their work, through whatever they do, through their spiritual work. I feel like they are really undergoing this huge transformation and this huge up-leveling of their energies and anchoring into the higher templates. And for the divine masculine, I have seen that they are also they're starting to balance their emotions. There's a lot of emotions coming up and a lot of balancing of their fields, also balancing lack and like abundance, having too much or feeling like they're lacking in things, especially in material things. But there's also this like push or this like movement forward and this call to action. And this is being triggered a lot through the 5D realms, through the divine feminine energy, through the mystic, through the healer, through the shaman in the divine feminine. And I feel like for a lot of divine masculines, there's going to be a time of decision making, especially in regards to emotions and how they relate to women in general, how they relate to the divine feminine, how they relate to other men. And they're being called to start to open the channels of communication, but not just any communication, but um, really heartfelt communication, emotional communication, and learning to start to master this, to go more into the water, into the emotional realms, to be able to co-create what they want to co-create as well with their divine feminine, but also in their life. And I feel like this is very destined. And for some of the divine masculine energy, I think, or for the divine masculine, I think they will also be maybe moving or doing a trip or going somewhere that will allow them to have a bigger and higher perspective of the things that are going on in the spiritual, in their spiritual dynamics, but also in the emotional realms. Okay, guys. So if you have any questions, please write them in the chat box. Before we go into the activation, I wanted to invite all of you again for tomorrow. We're going to have the Divine Feminine Full Moon Gathering. But as I said before, also if you are Divine Masculine and you feel like you are in a place where you can support the Divine Feminine energy, you're also welcome. This is a free event, and you can participate by going into my website and going under book online and going to full moon gathering. And I hold these full moon gatherings every month. Like I said, they're free, they're open for donations, but they go 2 hour long normally, and we discuss a lot of divine feminine topics, and we support each other in healing, and we create a powerful vortex of healing and a safe and sacred place for the divine feminine energy to grow, to expand, and to anchor into the earth. So whoever wants to join us in that, you are very, very welcome. We're going to have the meeting tomorrow, the 13th of October at 8 p.m. Central Time. And if you're not able to assist live, you can write to me and let me know, and I will send you the recording of the full moon gathering so you can do it at your own pace, at your house, whenever you have the time. But you will receive the benefit of the collective energies. So I hope I see you there tomorrow. And today, let's just start to breathe in deeply. Okay. Yatashaya Mahapuya Nayatashaya. Oshuya Hopuya Shatuya Shataya Shataya Shataya. Omaya Kuya Tashaya Uya Kuya Tashaya. Okay, so you can close your eyes and breathe in. And I'm just starting to see all of you on this live chat and all of you who will join later. We're just asking for this silver sphere to come down from the core of God, from divine source light energy, and to surround each and every one of you, to start to purify your space where you are, your field, that it starts to prepare your body to receive these activations through the full moon portal that is already open. We're going to ask all the high beings of love and light that are assisting the Twin Flame Collective right now, that are assisting the Twin Flame Energetics. We're going to ask all the guardians, all the high beings of your lineage, all the wise ones, Himyanyatia Unyatya Shahu Uyata Shia Shahu Uya. We're just receiving a big infusion of the sapphire light, and it starts to ground into your body as like a spiral, and it starts to go into the ground, into the core of Mother Earth, the ocean, and the bodies of water. And I can see like these rainbows reflected on the water. This is a very, very sacred energy. And this is starting to be infused into your energy channels, into your energy body. Okay, just receiving this through the left and the right side of your body. Through the upper channels and the lower channels. So this starts to form like a symbol, an 8 symbol. It's a double infinity symbol. So one infinity symbol is encompassing your head and your feet. And the other one is encompassing the left and right side of your body. So it looks like a 4-petal flower that connects in the center of your heart. Okay. And we're going to see this as well for your twin flame, the divine counterpart. We're going to see this symbol at the heart level as well. And we're going to ask that this starts to spin. Oyamakaya kushukura Oyamakaya kushoyana Yataya Yatana Yatayana Yata Kushoya Shumaya Shumayata. So this is starting to anchor more light into your field and into your twin, through your channels and into the horizontal planes, but into the sea, into the ocean, into the bottom of the ocean. So we're activating through the waters and calibrating your bodies to the sea, to the water, and to the miracle tones of the water that the water carries, to the sacred geometry, to the light beings that are related to water, to the dolphins, the whales. And also starting to connect to your shamanic lineages from the earth and from other galaxies, from your galactic natures, connecting only through these opalescent tones, through this, I see it as a pink and blue tone, opalescent tones. And it looks like the DNA strands going up your body. But these are the Sushumna and the Nadis, the channels of energy. So there's an infusion of this beautiful rainbow energy into your channels. It's starting to come up through the feet all the way up into your crown. We're going to ask that the feminine and masculine energies are balanced. We're going to ask that there is an open flow of communication between the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies. That there is a reciprocity, that there is an attunement of light, that there is an upliftment of the spirits, and that there is a restoration of faith and hope. That these pillars of light are anchored in, that they're anchored and fully anchored in your physical body. And that you start to beam these lights, these codes, and that you start to communicate in these light codes between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I'm seeing this very white light codes and these very white, very bright white energy anchoring into your fields. Setting your light shield of protection around you. It's done, it is done, it is done. So it is. Okay, guys, so you can start to breathe in deeply. Very slowly, we're going to start to come back into the body. Coming back into the physical vessel. Grounding through the golden spiral into the earth. Okay, and receiving all the protection, all the nurturance, and all the love from all your light work, from all your light guardians, and from your light lineage. They're all present, they're all here, and they're all protecting you and creating this sacred space for you to integrate these new tones and these new codes. So may you and your beloved be blessed. May you continue to ground this and to do this work as easily, effortlessly, and in unconditional love. Okay, guys, so please drink a lot of water for the rest of the day and also tomorrow. And for the next 7 days, you will continue to receive energies from this clearing, this healing. So please continue to ground and to drink a lot of water so you can help the assimilation of these energies. And I will see all of you tomorrow at the full moon gathering. We will be going much deeper into the energies and into healing and clearing for the Divine Feminine Collective. So you're all welcome there. And if you have any questions or you want to have a session with me, a one-on-one healing session, or if you want to join my Lightworker course or any of the things that I offer, you can contact me through my website or through email, and I'll be very, very happy to hear from you. Okay. And a realm of light rising, this can be normal that you feel a little bit of pain or discomfort in some areas when they're being cleared. But please drink a lot of water and breathe through it and ask for whatever whatever needs to be liberated now, and to be replaced by the light. Okay. So if no one has any other questions, I will leave you guys with that. I hope this serves you, and I send you a lot of love and a lot of blessings. Until next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.